Our designer Mel Corboy is here to inspire and let us know the benefits of using a qualified designer when upgrading or creating a new home. Hi, Mel.
Hi.
Really nice to have you here.
Good to be back.
Did you bring pretty pictures for us?
I've got pretty pictures, but what I'd like to say before we start is the colours you're wearing today, they could be in one of my kitchens. They look stunning.
Thank you.
She does look gorgeous today, Mel, doesn't she?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I was going for, the kitchen look.
The kitchen look.
That's what I was going for.
Not the kitchen sink look.
The kitchen sink look, not the kitchen sink look at all. But firstly, I must ask you, why should somebody use a qualified interior designer?
Well, the house is the biggest investment of your life, really, other than most probably relationships. So you want it to work, and you want the house to work for the living spaces that you're going to be in. For instance, your kitchen, you're going to be in there about 25% of your time. So you want to make sure it's going to function for you, it's going to use it how you want to use it. Different heights, for instance, people are shorter, taller, you want the kitchens and those areas to suit what you're going to need and how they're going to use. And the only way you're going to get that is using someone that knows what they're doing.
A lot of us think we can design our own homes.
Oh,
what
yes.
are the mistakes we make?
Well, a lot of mistakes. It's from using wrong materials, it's getting colours wrong, light sockets in the wrong place. Lighting's a big one.
Right.
A lot of people don't invest in lighting, and all of a sudden you're living in a gloomy house and where we want nice lighting. So, like for me as a designer, I have to go away and I've got to learn and study, get the qualifications, I've got to keep up my OPD points, I've got to go over to Milan and London and places like that where there's design shows to make sure I'm up with the latest knowledge.
Tough gig.
It's a hard gig.
Awful.
And make sure I use that for the clients that I'm dealing with.
But it's funny, isn't it? It's the little things like where the light switches are in your house. I know where our light switches are. They're just in a useless spot.
Yeah.
And they're new, and they'll put them, but we didn't have a designer.
No.
We went, we can do this ourselves. But 10 years ago, and we thought we knew what we were doing. First renovation, didn't know a thing.
Well, the biggest one I see all the time, and I'll go back to a kitchen, is that I see gas cooktops and a kitchen bench top, which are illegal. People don't realise there's gas regulations. So you'll see a gas cooktop in a 600 deep bench top, and technically it's illegal if there's no fire retardant behind that area.
And then you can make that common mistake of putting in a dishwasher, and then when you go to open the door, it doesn't open because you've got the other cupboard door
It's
open.
with the
All
oven.
those silly things.
The silly little things.
Okay, you've shown us the importance of having an interior designer. How do they actually work with you? You know, do they? Like, I watched that show Flipping Out on TV, where this guy basically just comes in and he does absolutely everything. Is that sort of the relationship?
Well, like for myself, I come as you're the client. We'd sit down, we'd do a design brief, what you want to achieve. I'll work with you, I'll come up with suggestions because you're paying me money, and most probably a lot of money.
We've seen your kitchens, they're pretty beautiful.
But it's for you, so I've got to take what you want, you know, colours, how you live. You know, might say, look, I really want a flash kitchen, but I don't eat in it. I eat out all the time.
Right.
So it might be a case of, hey, I don't need the most expensive oven or cooktop, but I still want something that looks really stunning.
Awesome. Right.
Yeah.
And can I set the budget with you? Can I say, look, I really want a nice looking kitchen, but this is what I've got?
Oh, budgets are very important.
Yeah.
So it's for the whole interiors. I mean, I can come back with a kitchen for you that's $100,000 and your budget was 20, so we're both going to be disappointed. Yeah. But it also goes the other way. You might want to spend $100,000 on your kitchen, and the person listening to it might go, oh, I've got to make it cheap. I've got to make it cheap so I'll get the job.
Yeah.
You know, and you go, oh, hang on, you haven't met my expectations. So, so budgets are very important.
Sounds like it comes down to, once again, really good communication with your designer and getting someone.
Yeah,
that
you need to talk. Like
to.
a lot of the jobs that you're on as a designer, you'll be on the job for a couple of years. You become good friends.
Nice.
You know, so you want to be interacting with them and making sure they're doing the job right.
Get someone that you know and you like. Hey, thank you so much, Mel. Great to have you here and always to have good advice. And I know who I'll be asking to be my interior designer. Although I'm a little bit embarrassed by my kitchen, I don't think I can let you see it.